What's up everyone, this is CyberKnight 8610 and today we're gonna have a Yu-Gi-Oh discussion over Yugioh Arc-V episode 6. Of course, in this episode, we end up finishing the duel of Yuya versus Sora, and the last episode we talked about a little bit of it, and it seems like this duel really wasn't that long to deserve 2 episodes, or maybe it's just me, I don't know. Anyway, of course, in this episode I talk more about the fusions. We actually hear the effect of the card, what was it, Destroy Scissor Bear or something like that. We know about the effect already because, you know, you could see the card in the last episode, so people, of course, translated it. But in this, we actually, you know, hear about it through the episode itself and see the effect in action. Where basically when it destroys a monster, it gets to equip the monster to it and then gain its attack. Which is actually a pretty scary fusion monster. I love how they really, you know, just like the last time, fusion monsters are scary. This is the true power of fusions, and I just kind of, I found that to be kind of neat yet again. I don't know, I thought it was a funny thing that they did. Anyway, of course, in this duel, it's not going too well for Yuya at all. I mean, he can't even get one of the action spells. He's not able to get to it in time and everything too. Even Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon just gets destroyed. But in this episode too, we learn, you know, of course we already knew about all this before, but in this episode for, you know, people that just watch the episode and stuff, we learn that pendulum monsters, when they're destroyed, they don't go to the graveyard, they actually go to the extra deck. Like I said, we all knew about this, but the episode-wise, you know, since they're kind of teaching us, they finally talk about this. Since this happened, of course, Destroy cannot equip Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon because it doesn't go to the graveyard, it goes to the extra deck. So does that mean technically Sora could have won the duel if he wouldn't have attacked Odd Eyes first? If he would have attacked the Swordfish, would have? That's what I was trying to think in the episode. Would that? I think that would give him the victory. But whatever, I guess misplays, right? If I'm not crazy, I think that would have won, but maybe it just would have been really close still. I don't know. But anyway, of course, you see Yuya being upset about this. He doesn't really know, of course, about pendulum monsters going to the extra deck. I still find that to be a weird mechanic anyway in Yu-Gi-Oh! For pendulum monsters. I don't know, it just seems weird that they just go to the extra deck. And of course, another thing that bugged me in this episode, I mean, it's kind of what I thought and what I'm sure a lot of us, you know, figured, is that, of course, he talks about how he has nothing in his extra deck. You know, nothing at all. And that's just kind of bothers me because, like, you know, we have, in this world too, we've established there are Xyzs monsters, there's synchros, there's fusions. You don't have anything in the extra deck, really? I mean, even if a deck doesn't have a tuner monster for it, alright? Or, you know, even any kind of fusion monsters. Xyzs go with everything. I mean, any deck can Xyz summon. So, I mean, of course, you know, they want pendulum monsters to be big. I get that. But I don't know, it just kind of annoyed me for some reason. I'm just like, come on, you have room in the extra deck. You have, you know, obviously no cards in it, like you said in this episode. You don't even have Xyz monsters. Maybe in the future that we'll see that. I really hope, although I'm doubtful, but I really hope that in later this season or whatever, that he'll end up having, of course, maybe a fusion, a synchro, Xyz, something. You know, I'd like to see a little bit of mix, or even all 3. I mean, that would be freaking amazing if he actually had a bunch of different cards in the extra deck. That was just, I guess it's kind of nitpicking, but I don't know, it just kind of annoyed me. I was like, really, you have nothing? Come on. Xyz monsters go with everything at least, so I don't know. Again, that's probably just me nitpicking, but that just kind of bothered me. So hopefully that will change in the future, though. Anyway, of course, with this, he is able to bring back the pendulum monsters, because you're able to bring them back from the extra deck, too. You can still pendulum summon, and of course from your hands. We also see this other card, of course, which is, I have it up on the computer over here, because I'm trying to remember all these names, and I always end up forgetting a name. And it is Intermittent Cheermole, evidently. It's the one that we saw that was like the little cheerleader thing, and the last episode, I think I referred to it as a chicken. Evidently it's a mole. It looks like it has a beak. I mean, come on, it is close enough, right? It looks like a chicken to me. It looks like that, I don't know, it looks like some kind of fast food chicken, like, mascot thing, or at least it does to me. But evidently it's a mole, so I need to go get my eyes checked, I guess. Anyway, this card is able to, it's a pendulum monster, first off. It has the scale of 5, and of course it has an effect that if a monster's original attack is changed in any way, it's not the original, you know, then you can either bring that monster's attack up by 1,000 or make it go down by 1,000. And of course, using this effect, Yuya is able to power up Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon and save the day, win the duel. I guess not really save the day, not yet. We're going to have those duels, I'm sure, really soon. But he ends up, of course, beating Sora, destroying Destroy Scissor Bear, and of course, which does double damage to him and wins the duel. what I thought was kind of funny too is that how this kid, Sora, actually had two of, I think it was Jack-in-the-Box was a trap card, and he actually had two of them and knew that, of course, one of the Pendulum monsters, one of the magician's effects, you know, can negate one, but he still had a second one. And even though he still had one face down, you know, at the last turn of the duel, he couldn't, I mean, it wasn't worth activating anyway because it would just get negated. So I just kind of found that interesting too, how they pointed that out. I'm glad they pointed something like that out as well, especially for newer players, so if they don't know much about the game. It's kind of cool. I don't know. I just found that to be kind of cool. And of course, in the end, Sora and Yuya just become friends. He's like, okay, I can be your apprentice, but I'm at least going to be your friend. And I guess it's pretty much another main character that we have now. Like I figured. I mean, I can't wait to see what other cards this kid's going to have as well. I mean, so far, the archetype that he uses is the most interesting to me. I can't wait to see more fusions and everything, too. Although it looks like next episode there might be another archetype that I'll be interested in. Of course, like I said before at the beginning of this video, it looks like it's going to be a new Xyzs monster. We've already heard about this card and everything too because of V-Jump magazine and all too, because it is actually going to be in next Challengers, which is in the next set. So of course it's a Xyzs monster called Dark Rebellion Xyzs Dragon. It's a rank 4 monster. It's not specific on what is used to bring it out. It's a dragon monster, and it's actually pretty powerful. So I can't wait to see what other cards this kid will have as well. I mean, he's dressed up like Batman or something like that. He reminds me of like Nightshade. Wasn't it right? Wasn't that Nightshade, I think, was, which was Alexis' brother that had like the mask and all for red eyes? That's what it kind of reminded me of for some reason. I don't know. I think it was Nightshade if I'm not mistaken, or at least I think that what it was for the English dub. I only watched like the 4th season, a little bit of the 3rd season, and Japanese for GX. So, I don't know. Maybe it was a different name. I don't really remember. But yeah, what'd you guys think about this episode? I thought it was pretty cool. Like I said, I kind of think they could have put the whole duel in one episode, but whatever. Again, I feel like that's me nitpicking on this, and the same with the whole extra deck thing. That's a little thing that kind of annoyed me. But so far, I actually really like this this main character's personality. Like, Yuma, I didn't really like that much. I kind of got annoyed with, in all honesty. And Yuya, I'm actually, so far, enjoying. I think he's actually a pretty cool character. I can't wait to see him, you know, mature more in later episodes and see what other Pendulum monsters we're going to see in the future as well. And other archetypes. Like I said, so far, I like this, like, stuffed animal archetypes. Yes, I never thought I would actually say that. A stuffed animal archetype, you know, it looks really cool. I can't wait to see more fusions for that. And then, not only that, of course, this, like, I'm going to assume this new character is going to use, like, dragons and Xyzs, of course. We already know Xyzs, but some kind of dragon with that. And I can't wait to see what those are going to be. Yeah, tell me what you guys think. Of course, thank you for watching. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. And, of course, I will catch you guys later. See ya.